Hitmonchan are by their very nature a competitive species, and are thus used to being punched in the head repeatedly. While this may be damaging to the mental capacity of the average human, the Hitmonchan species have in their design a method of suppressing the brute force of boxing gloves to the face. The secret lies in their large face and the spikes on their head, which almost resembles hair. When hit by an object in the face, all vibrations travel from their face up along the head's surface and are split through these spikes, thus protecting the brain from forces that would make you or I babble about Psyduck in a pond while sitting comfortably in a hospital bed. The true strength of Hitmonchan lies within the three elemental punches of fire, ice, and thunder. It has been proven that a Hitmonchan can learn all three of them, even at the exact same time. Most researchers believe they must master one element before they may move on to the next. But the greater lesson is that all three punches and their respective element are not separate. Instead, they are part of a great synergy, and each one complements the other to complete the circle. While many trainers prefer to have only one or two of those punches within its complete moveset, it is generally understood that Hitmonchan first need to control the elemental punches before they'll be able to execute advanced fighting techniques properly. Hitmonchan has a very one-dimensional approach to fighting. This is because Hitmonchan's preferred method of attack is punching. One might think that this would disadvantage Hitmonchan, should he find himself in a battle. But one can be surprised at how versatile this Pokémon can be with that strategy alone. Hitmonchan are so adept at using their fists as weapons that they can fire off a multiple array of attacks. From lightning-fast punches that can burn the opponent, to powerful punches thrown in a corkscrew motion that are capable of breaking through concrete. Hitmonchan can seriously threaten an opponent just by using his hands, as even hits which only graze the opponent can cause substantial damage. My goal was to find out how exactly can Hitmonchan learn how to punch so well, and after a lot of research I think I found my answer. Its undying motivation and mountainous habitat allows it to train relentlessly to hone its punching skills. Their training includes pummeling rocks until they crumble and running up mountains to train their cardiovascular fitness. An ancient myth states that Hitmonchan has the spirit of a boxer, and with that spirit it never gives up. Should this be true, it definitely explains why Hitmonchan can punch so well, having characteristics of a world champion boxer. When I first saw Hitmonchan, I wondered how this Pokémon is a male-only species. Then I wondered how such a species could survive in a world of Pokémon with super speed, energy beams, or even such amazing hand-eye coordination that they would be able to avoid even a black belt's attacks. When one realizes how well equipped Hitmonchan is, that person will understand why it is, in fact, a fierce contender. From numerous studies, from simple eye observations to precise timekeeping, several theories have been produced about this punching Pokémon. For example, it is rumored that a single touch of the fists of a Hitmonchan will cause a burn, which I was too afraid to test, although that may be a collective effect from an indefinite number of punches performed in an instant. There are many other theories and facts about Hitmonchan, such as its ability to punch through concrete, or that it needs to rest after a 3 minutes of intense fighting. But to be honest, when it's punching dozens of times a second, nothing should theoretically last for more than 30 seconds, at best. Sadly, my equipment is unable to prove or reject any of them, because Hitmonchan keeps breaking them. Using fists in battle is not a novel idea. Humans have been doing this since the dawn of time. In fact, it's become instinct for humans to see a clenched fist as a universal response for feeling threatened. Much like a smile, a laugh, and raising open-palmed hands are symbols that are understood around the world, a fist is understood just as well, if not better, due to the innate response of defense. And no Pokémon has studied fighting with fists more thoroughly than Hitmonchan. Despite its incredibly flabby arms, it's estimated that Hitmonchan can punch faster than is visible to the naked eye. I much prefer to use that definition over the classic faster than a bullet train Pokédex entry. The fastest bullet train recorded runs at around 185 miles per hour, while an average punch can be well over 700 miles per hour. Furthermore, it is interesting to note that Hitmonchan spins its fists while punching. I'd imagine that this is similar to a human fist rotating from parallel to perpendicular. But since Hitmonchan punches at a much greater speed, the result of the twist might have expounded effects. That small flick of the wrist might occur at such a high speed that it allows Hitmonchan to learn rapid spin by punching away the hazards. Regardless of my harebrained theories, Hitmonchan is a force to be reckoned with thanks to its mastery of one of the most ancient fighting techniques.